Have you been to USA?
Not yet. USA, not yet.
Not yet.
Because the problem for our people, not our people, I mean our Asian people in general, is visas.
Yeah.
Because we have to tell the is that real recording?
No,
Is that many people have the American dream, get having a better life, making impossible to possible.
Yeah.
That's why so many people just like fly a tourist visa and come to the US and then just live there and then don't come back.
I had been working in bio braces company before, and then the owner, one of the owner is Nguyen, and he's a Vietnamese. And then while we are riding a bus earlier, I saw a lot of Nguyen name on the board. Is it a last name or family name or what? Why is it so famous here along the road?
Yep. Okay, let me show you something. If you can see right here, oh,
Oh,
this is you see the heart here.
yeah.
That's my father's name and my mother's name.
Oh.
I had it when I was 18 because I wanted to have a tattoo, but I'm not sure which one is good. A tiger, a sakura, a ninja, or whatever. So I realized that I should have my parents' name. And I do have from here up here, because if I have it up here, because Vietnam is still a traditional country, so people will judge you based on a tattoo. People say, oh, you have a tattoo, oh, you have a tattoo, you're a bad guy, oh. So then I decided if I need to cover it sometime, and then if I don't need to cover it, then it's here. So Nguyen,
So you are going too.
yes, Nguyen
Wow.
is the family name or surname or last name.
Wow.
And V and THI, that's the middle name, and HOI Hoa, that's the first name. So in America, for example, it could be opposite. So this name should be here,
Yeah.
and this name, last name, family name should
That
be
would
here.
there. Oh.
So it's opposite side.
In Vietnamese, that would be
So last name
last
first,
name.
last name first, first name last.
Oh.
And this is
Opposite.
the reason why. It's come from history. Let's say, okay, what is your surname?
My surname is my mother's last name.
Yeah. Okay. What is the last name right now?
My last name is my dad's last name.
Okay. What is it?
Lemona.
Lemona. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if there is a king and the whole kingdom
Oh.
with hundred of million people, and of course let's say you are the king, the queen. Then you have the surname is
Mayao.
Mayao.
Yeah.
Then the rest of that hundred of million people must follow my surname,
Wow.
which is Mayao.
Uh.
And in one dynasty, one monarchy family fighting another, then they lose and come into the next one. Then of course everyone have to change to the next family surname, because I, as the next king, I don't want to be reminded about the last dynasty because I defeat them.
Wow.
So which means one dynasty change to another, everybody have to change the surname. But then the last monarchy of Vietnam was Nguyen, Nguyen. And in 1945, our national father, President Ho Chi Minh, he declared Vietnam as an independent country.
Yeah.
And since then, at that moment, no more monarchy, no more king. We don't have to change our name anymore. And the last monarchy was Nguyen, Nguyen. So after that, people just keep the name that they have. They don't have to change their name any further.
Up until now.
Up until now. So because the last king, the last monarchy, and the whole population was with the surname Nguyen, and after that it's free country. Nobody forced you to change your name or anything. So people just basically keep the name that they have. Vietnamese American, or Vietnamese in Vietnam, or Vietnamese Australian, it doesn't matter where they are. The last name is the name of the king. Just keep it like that. Nguyen. It's from Nguyen dynasty, from 19th century to 20th century, and all done. And the monarchy no more in 1945 on the 2nd of September.
I see. Okay, so that's the explanation of that name Nguyen.
Of that
I saw
name,
it
Nguyen.
all around.
Yes, Nguyen. A lot of Nguyen. Yes,
Yeah,
a lot of business family with the name Nguyen.
Nguyen. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, it's like your all it's like relatives.
Relatives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
relatives.
Like relatives name.
Yeah.
Kind of that. Yes, relatives.
Yeah.
Monarchy.
Yeah, I actually met them before, and then I thought, oh, that's their last name. And then when I went here, I mean, yeah, yesterday I said, oh, I remember my boss, Ngoyen. And then I saw a lot of Ngoyen along the highway.
Yes, yes. Even in the passport, because
Yeah.
as Tommy said, I've been to 25 country, and because in the mindset, let's say, open the passport, and most of the staff from the airport, like in Istanbul airport or in Charles de Gaulle in Paris airport, they always look at this
The-
part with the because this is the first name, so the first name should be here, and then one passport to another and then another, and they are confusing because
It's all Ngoyen.
all the passport.
Yes, as the better one is Cebu. You can see the whale shark. Have you
Whale
been-
shark.
Yeah, whale shark, and then people usually go to the Boracay because it's a white sand,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the problem is Boracay is costly, yeah, rather than Cebu.
Costly now because it's touristic now.
Yeah, exactly. Cebu is not that costly much, like the population right now are like Chinese, Korean, right?
Korean, yeah.
Korean.
Chinese and Korean.
Yeah, especially like USA,
Yeah.
USA people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the most what do you call this one? Popular. I mean, there's a lot of expat as well there,
Yeah.
like the people who
Come to work
yeah,
come to
and
work
then
and stay.
retire. They prefer to stay there.
Like a resort, like a second home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I guess for being a tourist, it's easy to travel, right?
Yeah.
I see. Have you been to USA?
Not yet. USA, not yet.
Not yet.
Because the problem for our people, not our people, I mean our Asian people in general, is visas,
Yeah.
because we have to tell is that recording?
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, it's recording. You don't want to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just keep recording, because yes. Okay, let's just talk about the truth. Let's go direct. Is that
Spill the tea.
the problem? The problem for Asian people in general, and for Vietnamese in particular, is that many people have the American dream, having a better life, making impossible to possible.
Yeah.
That's why so many people just like fly a tourist visa and come to the US, and then just live there and then don't come back.
Yeah.
So that's why it's getting harder and harder. So I am trying to have a very clear and a very strong profile before I apply, or otherwise apply one time is fail. Then if I apply the second time, they're gonna wonder in their mind why
Exactly.
why this guy's fail for the first time. Must be something unidentified. So I want to do it one time, confirm, and clear profile, so that I can get a visa to go to the US without any failure. And of
Exactly.
course, I want to earn money in my home country. I want to live here. So absolutely, there's no reason for me to come to the US, because let's say I have experience here in Vietnam for 13 years. But if I come to the US and if I want to live there, my experience
Would be
is an egg. Is absolutely zero.
zero.
Nothing. So I have to start from the beginning, and I wonder myself, why do I have to do that? So yeah, but then of course the embassy, they won't understand that. So yeah, just that.
Well, speaking of USA, when we talk about money matter, of course they are.
Of course, but the cost of living is also
of
much
living.
higher. Yes, but then let's say if you bring if you bring $100 from the US,
That would be around
2 million.
exactly.
This is 1
Is
million.
this a lot here?
Well, yes, but then 2,400,000. Is it a lot here? Yes. What can you do with that? A lot.
It's a lot. I see. Because in Philippines, not a lot.
It's not a lot.
It's only 5,000. Yeah, 5,000.
5,000 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you do with 5,000 pesos then?
For us, for me, maybe I don't know. Maybe just having dinner.
Really?
Yeah, but some local you can use the 5,000 for many things. And then, for example, because the minimum rate in Philippines, that would be around
Like 400.
yeah 400
Like
pesos
500 we
plus.
said.
Yeah, 500, and that would be how much that would be in here.
500 pesos?
Yeah,
500
that's minimum rate there.
500 pesos for it could be somewhere about 185,000 dong.
Oh shoot, is that a lot?
No, 500 pesos.
Yeah.
500 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cheap dinner. Let's say for a bowl of the noodle soup,
Mm-hmm.
pho. It could be 185. So like about 60,000. About 3 bowl of pho, of that noodle soup,
Wow.
that noodle soup.
Yeah, I see. How much is the rate here, like for the normal or employees? Yeah,
About $400 a month.
$400 a month.
A month. Let's say, of course, my salary is different, but
Yeah.
for like a waiter that working in the restaurant or a bartender here, that could be about $400 a month.
$400
For in pesos, 400 pesos now is 55 or 56.
56,000.
No, is it pay $1 to pesos now? Is that 55 or
Yeah,
56?
56.
Okay, it could be somewhere about 20,000 pesos.
That's too.
22,000 pesos.
That's
22?
that's too. Yeah, not much.
How much is that in Philippines? 22.
22,000. Yeah.
22,000 pesos.
For the rate, we said?
Yeah.
Per
So,
day?
No, that's for 1 month.
That's for one
So,
month.
that's-
My 1 month is times 2 for that. Ano,
So
for-
for one day, for one day, let's say 1 month have 30 days, it could be 700, somewhere about 700
700.
pesos a day.
It's better here, right?
22,000 every month.
Yeah, some people
Pesos.
in the Philippines, they're just working like 500
Oh yeah,
pesos
the
a day.
regular.
Yeah, for like the regular employees.
Mm.
Yep. Because that 400 for, so it could be, yes, it's about this money, and they can have some additional tip. Like let's
yeah.
say if they're working here with foreigners, then if people are happy with
Yeah,
them, they
because
can give
have
them
a lot of
tips and.
tips.
Yes, they have a lot of, they have tip box and everything. Then they have 80 people working here. Then they're gonna share it to this and other man, and yeah, be good. It can be more.
It
Can be more about 400. Yes, it can be more.
Oh, I see.
So yeah,
I
about the
don't know
same.
if I can. I don't know if I can live that 22,000
Wow, it's a basic level of
Yeah,
living.
yeah.
Wow,
for the regular.
for the regular, yes.
Most people they say that Philippines is cheap. Yeah, cheap if you are regular one.
Yeah.
If you are living in a local
Yes,
style,
yes.
you know.
But if
can
you're
live-
living in the city area, in the core area of the city,
Yeah.
it's a different story.
yeah.
Same here. Because even for the life of how long, not here, but in the land, course it's cheaper than in Hanoi. Hanoi is everything is more expensive as a big city, more demand, more
Yeah.
more supply, more demand. So it's more expensive out there in Hanoi. But Vietnam is generally considered cheap because this can be a paradise. Put us in the video. Vietnam can be a paradise for smoker and drinkers.
Yeah.
Because let's say one pack of Philip Morris American pastime, and now it's Marlboro. It can be about $1.
dollar? Oh,
$1.
Sir, I would like to
Expensive in the
ask.
US.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Sir, I would like to ask, do you have explanation why people, I saw a lot of local people, Vietnamese, like they like to sit on the very low chair and then drinking beer and smoking on the street. Why?
It's a part of the culture, and in terms of explanation, let's say if we live near,
Mm-hmm.
then I know you, then I know your parent, then I know your great grand, like the last 3 4 5
Yeah.
generations. So we are very socialized because the relationship of the neighbors are very tight because we know each other for a very long time. So it's like people come to see each other all the time, and sometimes they're in the house and having a cup of tea. It's just too close, and we will want to go and just see the sun, see the streets. Look at how people going around. It's a kind of fun. So then from there is create a culture to sit like outside of the house. For example, my house is here, but I can just sit out there. And do you bring a big coach like this and carry heavy to outside of the house? So then, yeah, we create this kind of thing, and we call that flexibility, flexible. And we just have one of two chairs, we just sit there, and then having one more chair as the table, and then the two, and then the two here, and just sit. Another thing is that the life, that's the very first reason from very long time ago, and the second reason now is because the real estate in Vietnam is super crazy expensive.
As
It
of
can
now.
be or even more, over 30,000 US dollars for 1 square meters. I'm not sure about square feet in the US, but let's say what I have is 30,000 US dollar for 1 square meters, and the house is becoming too small. And
Yeah.
let's say if my house is only 30 square meter, and if I want to have a restaurant, like having a restaurant selling pho, noodle soup, or coffee inside of the house, it could be over space,
Yeah.
too small. So I would like to, let's say if I am a businessman, I would like to extend my businesses for the front space out of my house, so that guests can sit inside the house, or my guests can extend and sit outside of the house, right in the front here, and just having chit chat, and then everybody is taking advantage of the pavement in front of the houses, and that's why it creates the culture. So in the US, let's say, or in the Philippines, people wonder, okay, so where does the pedestrian walk? Because the pavement is supposed to be for the pedestrian,
Yeah.
but then in Vietnam, people don't really care about that. Why? Because again, back to the first opinion, that's the society tight. So will I complain my neighbor having just some more chair in front of the house? If I am your neighbor and I know your last 4 generation, I don't care. Okay, it's okay. You just take advantage of that. Don't worry about that. So then it's come to everyone now. Nobody worry about having a pavement to walk. But then because for foreigners like the US, the pavement belongs to the pedestrian. Yes. So they wonder themselves. Okay, where is the pavement space for me to go? But for local people,
Yeah, to our Bobby's Angels viewers. So if you guys would like to come here in Vietnam, okay, we will give you Sir Tom's information so that you guys can ask him to have a tour here in Vietnam. That's it.